Hello everybody, Sergeant Solge here to back with Breaking Rust, and today's exploit comes from DZN, a friend of mine, and this one can be used on both modded or vanilla servers. So it goes like this: you take a sleeping bag and you throw it on the ground. Next, you take a foundation and you place it ever so carefully so the corner is in about that position. And then if you want, you can surround it with more foundations, but it won't let you finish the fourth one. See? Won't let you do it. However, having these here is enough. So, I don't have any stone on me, so let's actually get some stone. Once you have some stone, you can upgrade these to stone foundations. And you'll see that the majority of this sleeping bag is actually encased in foundations. Now, what does that let you do? Well, I built a nice little 4x4 base, and I'm going to show you exactly what you could do with that. So first, you have to turn God mode off. Next, I'm vanished. Forgot about vanish. Alright. Next, we're gonna kill myself. And I'm gonna do it again. And we're gonna go to the sleeping bag called Spawn to Me. And if I can do this correctly, we are in the corner of these three sleeping bags. Or these three foundations above the sleeping bag. So really, I can go in either direction that I want. I can go in this one and access those chests, or I can go in this one and access these chests. I'm going to go in this one for now. So I can keep all my chests in here inside the foundation. See? Foundation, inside of it. And then when I want to get up into the base, I just jump up on top of this chest, jump up, and there we go. Now, I've actually placed the tool cupboard here in the wrong spot. I should probably place that down there on the ground. But don't make that mistake. That was my mistake. So what the rest of this space looks like is actually this. So it has itself a nice little door here. You can, come in through this way, go out through that way, whatever you got to do. But other than that, there really isn't much more to this base. So once you're inside, let's say this foundation here, how do you access your stuff from the outside? Well, you can put a chest down. Now I put this small chest here just so I can get out the door. But for those of you that want to actually live in this base, all you got to do is just take a large chest, like so, and then put it like that, instead of having the small one here, and then you could jump out of the window using that chest, but when you're inside here, you'll be able to transfer gear back and forth between all these different chests. So with this one, we'll jump up and jump straight up like that instead of hitting the tool cupboard. Now the rest of this is just a little base that I designed. We got furnaces, we got chests down there, got windows we can shoot out of, just a random little base. But the main portion here is getting into it with this sleeping bag here, not the door, but the sleeping bag, and then putting all of our gear, our rockets, our guns, our ammo, C4, all that'll be inside the foundation. So, anyway, that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you, DZN, for showing me this one. It's actually very, very useful, and it explains a lot for people that have been asking me for a long time how they're able to get into foundations when they're raiding a house and they find chests inside of them. Now we know. So, Sergeant Solge, Breaking Rust, and we'll see you in the next Breaking Rust video. Bye-bye. Thank you so much for watching Breaking Rust, a series dedicated to exposing bugs, glitches, and exploits in the game of Rust. The idea is to get these videos into the hands of game developers as soon as possible, so please share this video to help achieve that. If you know of any bugs you'd like to have featured in an episode, please let me know in the comments below.